talking with Robert Maschio from Scrubs, also known as the Todd.
High five.
Todd, what are you doing?
Waiting for my moment.
Hey, JD, if you go out, would you get me a hot Italian sausage?
I got a hot Italian sausage for you right here. People think I just luck into these situations, but it's really a lot of hard work. You know what else is hard? I should go.
I'm a little worried about this interview, to be honest.
You on camera. This is just for the internet, right?
Yes, just for the
And
internet.
I'm in character, so if there's any groping involved, I'm just doing it for the fans.
Of course. Thank you so much for that sacrifice.
I've always wanted to grope Alice in Wonderland.
How are you enjoying New Zealand so far?
Well, I'm loving it. I think it's fantastic and spectacular. And I'd like to get to know it a little better.
And you get around quite a few conventions and they attract an interesting sort of crowd, me being one of them. I'm
Yes,
a regular
very
convention going.
If you do say so yourself.
I mean, interesting.
Listen, the fans here are not just here to meet people like me, but they are celebrating themselves with their cosplay. And they're kind of the stars of this whole event. So I think that people are embracing themselves and expressing themselves in a variety of ways. And I find it to be fascinating. And I think it's awesome.
Have you developed any kind of geeky interests as a result?
I mean, I have a crush on all the geeks I meet now. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I think it's really cool. I like to see people from like shows that I watch, like Game of Thrones or Scrubs. I saw a couple people wearing Scrubs yesterday, which I thought was kind of cool. So yeah.
So I know my favorite part about you being on Scrubs was the banana hammock.
You got a hammock up.
Oh, I don't have one of those, Todd.
No problem. What are you? About a medium?
Extra medium.
Well, that was huge.
Yep.
That was like, and the camera only adds 15 pounds, so it was heavy. If you know, I don't know why I'm screaming now. You do have microphones built into these cameras. So I got animated there, didn't I? Listen, again, I do it for the fans. I do it for the ladies and the dudes. You know, I used to make a joke about my character. He's not homosexual, he's not bisexual, he's trisexual. He will try sex with anyone. So.
That was a lovely answer to that question.
I don't even know what the question was. Some jokes to say.
Hey, what'd you do last night? Turk made me watch Anaconda with him. Oh, is that the one with the giant snake?
No, this is the one with the giant snake. I was back here for 45 minutes waiting for a setup. My back is killing me, but I nailed it. It's about commitment.
Hi, everybody. We're having an interview with Alice in Wonderland and the Todd from Scrubs. Just checking in. Now back to the interview.
Worst experience on set?
There was never a bad experience on set. Everybody got along so well. There was like a lot of magic happening, a lot of good comedy, a lot of good collaboration. So I never had a bad experience on set. Towards the end of the run of the show, as I wore banana hammocks and I was getting older and maybe a little heavier, the makeup department would have to paint on a six-pack where none existed. And then they would shade it and make it look like by the way, I'm wearing high five shirts because I have a whole high five line of t-shirts.
Awesome. Where can you get those?
I could get them on my website, robertmaschio.com. And I also created a high five app, which is free. And it's basically like 5-6 second joke videos in the form of a high five. Like, thank God it's Friday 5, drunk for the next 72 hours. Or happy birthday 5, I can't wait to, you know what. So I have a high five app too.
You've also,
It's like promoting that.
yeah, it's awesome. You've appeared in a lot of shows like Cougar Town, Veronica Mars,
yeah.
Spin City.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite experience other than Scrubs?
On Scrubs, first of all, there were a lot other than Scrubs. I think Spin City, because it was the first time I got to be on a primetime network sitcom, and I got to do 2 scenes with Michael J. Fox. And so I think that's a very memorable thing for me to be in scenes with him because he's such a nice guy and so funny. So I would say working with Michael J. Fox on Spin City as my first time on TV is probably my favorite memory other than Scrubs. Boom, nailed that answer. Boom, boom, shot.
And finally,
I love rugby.
I'd like a high five,
Yes?
but I have to
Oh,
go.
love it.
Well, that too. But I have to go put this down so we can experience it properly.
Come on, put it up there. Goodbye five from the big dog.
Awesome. Thank you so much.